This horrific tornado in Oklahoma.
That's right. Well, let's start by looking at the local press, at the newspaper, the OKLAHOMAN, which is the largest daily newspaper in Oklahoma. And it takes a look at one of the more tragic stories in this tragedy, which is the fact that there was that elementary school, the Plaza Towers Elementary School, that took a direct hit. It quotes local authorities saying the school was flattened, the walls were pancaked in. Several children reportedly died. Others have been pulled from the rubble, but some of them are still missing. And actually, there's a link on the Oklahoma that points to a Facebook page that's kind of a lost and found for people in the area. It says, connect with loved ones on this Facebook page, let them know you're okay, or ask for assistance from others, in locating someone. Now, a lot of other newspapers are also focusing on this. Obviously, a lot of them have galleries of photos where you can see these really impressive photos that were taken. Let's take a look at some of them in the Washington Post today. Here is a photo that we've been seeing a whole lot all over the press, and it's a young girl being actually pulled from the rubble at that elementary school. There's another photo of another school that was also hit, which is the Briarwood Elementary School. And you see a photo of a teacher hugging a student there. And then you see this photo in the Washington Post, which really shows the scale of the devastation. And that's just a neighborhood more that's just been completely wiped off the map.
Absolutely. And a lot of reaction too, I would imagine, on social media.
That's right. I'm going to show you two tweets which give you an idea of what we're seeing. First of all, this is a photo that was taken of the tornado by a storm chaser, and there are all sorts of photos taken of that huge tornado. Also, a lot of photos of the aftermath. For instance, this was posted actually by the Oklahoma County Sheriff, and you see the devastation there with the American flag.
Now, moving on to another story that's getting a lot of attention in the international press. The Israeli government has published a report on a controversial video.
That's right. Now, there's an article in YEDIOT AHRONOT that really comes back on this story. Basically, the video in question was filmed in September 2000, right at the beginning of the Second Intifada, and you might remember this. It allegedly shows a 12-year-old Palestinian boy named Mohammed al-Dura and his father caught in a firefight, and Mohammed appears to die in this video. And actually, a TV channel, France 2 here in France, broadcast this video in September 2000 and framed the story as if there was concrete evidence that the boy had died as a result of Israeli gunfire. Now, Mohammed al-Dura became a symbol during the Second Intifada, and indeed a lot of people believe that this video really fueled the violence. So there's this Israeli committee that investigated. It was formed in 2012, and it says that actually this video was staged. It says that there's no evidence that the boy or his father were actually injured in this video, and in fact it says that the boy is actually alive at the end of the footage. And so it says that this really absolves Israel of any responsibility in the boy's death. And in fact, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has really applauded the committee's report and said that this video was really slandering Israel. The boy's father, meanwhile, Jamal al-Dura, has given an interview to YEDIOT AHRONOT, and he says that what Israel is trying to do here is erase the truth, and he is ready actually to exhume his son's body if Israel agrees to have an international inquiry into the video.
So Israel are looking at who will benefit from resurrecting these powerful images.
That's right, and it's not clear it will actually be Israel that benefits from resurrecting these images. If we look at an article in Jerusalem Post, it looks at this classic war between words and images, and it says that when pictures are powerful and emotional, they override, if not completely drown out the sound, and this seems to be what's happening here. Haaretz also says that this report actually may do Israel more damage than good by awakening, as it says, sleeping dogs.
Now, finally, we were all following the Canadian up in the International Space Centre, Colonel Hadfield, but now a Brit is going to go up.
That's right. His name is Tim Peake, and we can take a look at him. There's a photo in The Independent. We see a good look at him. And The Guardian also is talking about this today. Now, he is the first Brit who will visit the International Space Station, and, the British government hopes that he will be somewhat of a role model for young people and encourage them to seek careers in science. They also hope that he will help boost Britain's booming space industry, which has grown more than 7% since 2007. But he has big shoes to fill because of Colonel Hadfield. Now, he became this internet sensation, posting on social media photos, this music video where he did a cover of David Bowie's Space Oddity that went viral. Now, Tim Peake says he will tweet, but he doesn't play guitar. But a friend has offered to teach him the didgeridoo, so maybe that'll be something new.
Yeah, Colonel Hadfield set a very high new bar, didn't he indeed? Florence VILLEMINOT, thank you very much for bringing us through the international press here on France 24. Now, a reminder of our top story. Deadly force of destruction. A ferocious tornado has left a trail